Okay, so let's take a look at how we would find help with our command prompt. If we wanted to know more, let me clear the screen. If I want to know more about what commands are available, I type the word help. Okay, easy enough to remember. Type the word help and press enter, and you're going to see a list of all the commands that are shown by help. Now, this is not all the possible commands that are in the command prompt, but there are quite a few of them. Most of them are there. Okay, so there's a few others that are not going to be listed here that I'll point out later in this video series. Help will give you a really good starting point if you're trying to figure out which command to use, or if you don't remember the command entirely, you kind of forgot what the syntax was. So you need to kind of take a look at it again. So help is a good way to start. Once you remember or know the name of the command itself, you could use another switch here. So for example, if I want to do, so dir, dir is for directory, and this is the results I get. I'm in C user student, and if I type in dir, these are the files and folders that are in this current directory. So let me go there in Windows to show it. Users, student, okay. Now they're a little bit different. Why? Because there is a function within Windows. Computers will oftentimes they will hide what's called system files and hidden files. Okay, files and folders. If you notice here, this app data folder is a little bit it's like a little bit ghost looking, like you can see through it. It's transparent. Okay, any file or folder that you see that has that transparency, it means it's a hidden or system file. So the way to change that in Windows is you go to Options, Change Folder, go to the Folder Options window, go to the View tab, and you could either hide or unhide the hidden and system files and folders. So if I say don't show hidden files and folders, click OK, you see some of the objects disappeared. And if I do a dir, a regular dir here, it should be exactly the same. So in other words, the if you go through each and every object here, you should see that it's the same. Now, if I do a dir and I want to know more about what is possible with dir, I do the dir space / question mark. / question mark will give you the information about every command when you type it. Okay, so dir space / question mark, press enter, and I get to see what all the switches are that are available. So the one I'm interested in now is the attribute switch, or the /a. So if I do a dir and then do a /a, I get a different readout than if I just do a dir without the /a. So this will show me all the hidden and system files that were not there before. So if you notice, this is 8 files and 31 directories. If I just do an ordinary dir or directory command, it's 1 file and 19 directories. So there's a considerable amount of hidden objects here. Okay, so if I do again dir with a /a, and I have all this stuff here that I'm not able to see normally, I need to understand that within any directory in Windows or even Linux or other operating systems, they will have hidden objects like that. Some of these are files. Some of them are sort of like pointers. These junction files are basically they point to directories, so they're like pointers to directories. They're not real directories. Okay. Anytime you see directory, that's generally a directory, okay, except for these, right? And so you get to see all that. So that's 2 different ways of seeing hidden files and folders or system files. In Windows, you go to Options, Change Folder. Okay, I'll go to View. I'm gonna show it so that you see the difference. So you see that's there. You can see that that's there. Okay. And then if I want to remove those, and then if I was going to build a computer, see, I'm going to hide all that stuff. if I'm going to build a computer for a customer, I am not going to allow the customer to see the hidden files and folders. I will change the radio button to not show, because I don't want that customer to inadvertently delete an important system file or folder. So then if I just do an ordinary dir, I just get all the regular non-hidden, non-system objects in that result. Okay. The other thing that's important to know is that within any command, when you see the switches, you could try them out. Okay. I can't go through all of them because there's just so many after a while, but some of the ones of note are good. Like this one here, it pauses through each and every screenful. That's a pretty good one that comes in handy. This one's W, or wide format, so it prints like 2 rows. So if you have a lot of information that you're looking at, it's a little easier to read. You can look at the timestamping. You can look at you could order it in different ways, sort order it alphabetically or by size. So we could do, for example, we could do dir, and we could do /o, okay, and we could do by size, okay, /s. So you can see all this stuff is just whizzing by, so it's just too much stuff, right? So one of the things I could do is use the /p, so it pauses. So now it goes through each and every iteration. See, like that. Now, if I found what I needed and I don't want to keep pressing this because it might go on for a long time, I do Control-C, and it'll just kill that task. Okay. So the main idea is that for the dir, or any command, there's help documentation. One of the other things that I want to show for dir, so again, I'm going to do a standard directory or dir search. Okay, so this shows me everything within that directory. If I want to know about a single file, and I know the file extension, but I don't know the name of it, one trick to use is what's called a wildcard. So I could do dir. And let's say that, see, there's a video here that says intro edited version.mp4. And if you don't know, an MP4 file is a video file. So what I could do is I could type in the asterisk here, that's shift and the number 8 on the keyboard, and a dot and MP4. And if I press enter, it's going to find that file. See, there it is. Intro edited version MP4. It shows me when it was created, the time it was created, and a little bit about the file itself. Now, the reason why that's useful is because that wildcard means any file with any name, as long as it ends with .mp4. So every file in Windows has a file type. So MP4 is a video file. A .txt is a text file. So as long as you're telling it, hey, within this directory, find me any MP4 file. Just show it to me, and it'll give you a list of them. In this case, I just have one file that's an MP4. Okay, so that's another great tool for you to have. All right, so let's go on to the next video.